Good afternoon, everybody. Come say hello to me. Unscheduled. Oops, I'll just turn that down so that you can't hear it. And I will share out. I know there are a few of you in the background already, so please share me out. Let's just do a few groups from here. All right. That's that done. Hi, Joshfina. How are you? How you doing? I'm looking that way because that's where your comments are, in case anybody ever wants to know. It's just that it's not in the middle of the screen, so it always makes me look like I'm looking the wrong way. How have you been? Come say hello, people. Hi, Kathy. Been missing in action since last week, so hopefully, I'll be a little bit more available this week. I'm well. You're well. That's wonderful to hear. We'll just wait for a few more people to come in. If you want to put in a donation, which I haven't done, and I will pin for an in-depth reading, please do so. Hi, Conchetta. How are you? It's Conchetta, isn't it? Not Concetta. It's Conchetta. Just make sure that I'm getting it right. To paypal.me/. And I will pin that. Yes, Kathy, just hang in there. Was waiting for some people to arrive. This was unscheduled, so I don't know how many people will actually turn up, but I thought I would do, I don't know, around an hour. It always ends up being more, so who knows. How are you? I'm fine, thank you, Shawana. Conchetta, I knew I got it right. I've heard some people say Concetta, and I keep thinking to myself, no, or Conchetta. So yeah, I'm glad I got it right. I'm very well, thank you, Shawana. Very well. I was a little bit bored, so I thought I'd come on and say hello to everybody. All right, let's have a look. Let's see what we've got in the background here. I'll just... Oops, no, Caroline, not that. Got to pin that comment. Just let me know if I've pinned the comment at the bottom of the chat. Sometimes I can't see that it's pinned. Hey, Simone, how are you? Please don't forget to share me out. It's nice to see you guys here. Don't forget to like the live at the top there or in the description, the bio of this. Hi, Tina, how are you? How are we all feeling today? Hi, Wendy. Yes, it's pinned. Thank you. Thank you, Conchetta. I appreciate you telling me that. So don't forget, if you would like a reading, an in-depth reading, just to make sure that you pop your donation through, and I will hop to it. Let's see what. I'm only going to do the people who... thank you, Tina. I'm only going to do short readings for those of you who would like a card, and I'm just sitting here looking at which ones I could use for those. Maybe these ones, I think. I'll go for that one. The Sacred Forest. And there's a link posted at the bottom of the page. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Tina, you're like my admin. The Joanna that's not here. Thank you. All right. Okay, so who was it that wanted one to begin with? Let me see. Kathy Wasick, are you still here? Just let me know if you're still here. And if you would like to pop in a donation, that would be really great. I would be really grateful, as will my anti-child trafficking fund. Hey, Georgette. Don't forget to like my page first before you ask for a free reading. Kathy. Okay, Kathy. Let's do Kathy. What does Kathy need to know? Hey, Nicole. How are you? Okay. Just let me find... winter. Okay. Kathy, I got this card for you, and please let me know if it resonates for you. We're talking about retreating here, all right? And it's indicating that it's time to pull back from people and situations that really don't empower you. Thank you, Nicola. I will donate tomorrow as I did the other week. I like to donate for no readings and just because. Oh, thank you, Wendy. That's beautiful. It's also time for you to let go of the things that drain you, and protect yourself from less than positive influences. It's time to renew your energy. It's time for you to tuck yourself away. Make plans for tomorrow, but remember that it is a season of rest and recuperation. Now, I don't know whether it's your winter at the moment, Kathy. I don't know where you are at the moment, but they're saying to me that it's time for you to replenish your inner self. All right. It's time for you to tend to home matters. Just let me know, Kathy, if this is resonating. Just entered the spirit guardian of winter. This retreat card is actually asking you to enter silent, deep place within you. So it's asking you to do a little bit of renewal, a bit of retreating, repair your body, any items or relationships that are going on for you at the moment, and examine your life and make adjustments that done as are needed. And they're asking you to also watch out for your dreams. Okay, that was for you, Kathy. Just what does yes mean? Does that mean it's resonating with you? That was for you, Kathy. Do as much as I can to help. And Nicola, I'll be extremely grateful for a card. Tina, are you here? Are you still here, Tina? Tina. Hello, Sonia. I did try. Nearly got it. Yes, it does very much. Okay. I'm glad, Kathy. Thank you for letting me know. All right, Tina. What does Tina need to know? Oops, the cards have gone everywhere. Okay, so I've got two cards that actually fell out for this. And they're talking about... Oh, that's unusual. Where is it? That's weird. Oh, yeah, here we go. That's for that one. Card number 51. I've done great for others this week. I'm really happy with your progress. Good on you, Nicola. That's what I broke. Oh, you broke your mango. Oh, what a shame, Sonia. Are you crying? No. Okay, Tina, I will do my very best to say don't try, and I don't know who else said that. I'm really happy with my progress. I like and follow, shared in my... thank you so much, Conchetta. Did you say try? Sometimes it just comes out because it's appropriate, but I don't like the word. I do care, Sonia. I do care. All right. So, Tina, sorry, I was stuck in Sonia's energy just then. Hi, Sheena. How are you? Okay, so Tina, I have two cards that actually fell out of the deck for you, and I'm going to read it from the book. This one is all about trust. All right. If you notice where she is, she's in a cave, and they've been long considered to be passageways to sacred powers and forces. The appearance of the card is a message to believe in your intuition no matter where it takes you. Have faith in yourself and know that you are divinely guided. Even when you're having doubts, trust your feelings about others and about situations. You're exactly where you need to be. Trust is the foundation of the ability to manifest. Everything was created because somebody believed that it was possible. And patience is absolutely crucial. Patience, Tina. We know sometimes that we lack patience, but they're asking you for patience. It's absolutely crucial that you apply patience. Change can happen in a heartbeat, all right? But some things require time. Please be patient and know that it will happen. Whatever receives your care and attention will flourish. Believe. You've planted the seeds. Now you've got time. You have to make time for them to grow. And the spirit of the crystal cave says you can let go and allow your clear, focused intuition to flow freely. The flow that nudges from your soul. Listen to others, but trust in your own instincts first and foremost, Tina. All right. So you do reading, you read. You're also learning to trust your intuition. They're telling me that sometimes you still have a habit of not trusting it and you push it back. What they don't want you to do is push it back. They want you to say it anyway, all right, and see what happens at the other end. LOL, I was speaking to my guides. All right. Hi, Ellie. Hi, Linda. All right. So the last card that I've got for you, Tina, just because you're such a giving soul, this is a little bit longer than I do ordinarily for most people. But Tina, you're always giving to other people. So I want you to just know that as well. You also have the wolf spirit, family card. Your family has your back. All right. For some people, their family are those related by blood, while there are others, their friends, are their true family. Many might find that it is their connection to those in spirit who are indeed their true family. So some on a spiritual level, some are on a physical level, and some are like what we're doing here, online, but they're all nonetheless meaningful to you. So whoever your family is to you right now, just know that you are safe and that you are being supported in whatever way you need that support, all right? You can safely, the book says you can safely communicate your truth with your family members. So be very careful about who you choose to give private information to, all right? Just listen again to that intuition, the intuition, trust in your intuition, and just remind yourself, if I get a red flag or an even inkling that it's a wrong person, oh, thank you, Tina. If it's a wrong person, don't pass the information over. Just be really careful with who you trust with your they're saying intentions. Be willing to stand, talk, and address others from the center of your being, because this is healing for you. So you need to speak from your heart, okay? Many people have misconceptions and false stereotypes about wolves. So again, this part here, they don't understand that wolves are highly social and they're loyal. Family means everything to a wolf. Each pack member has a place in the social strata of the clan. They're actually excellent communicators. They use their voice in various ways, and that they also use their expressions to convey meaning to other pack members. So it's a very, I actually really like that card. So the Spirit of Wolf says support is all around you, even if you are not aware of it. Release the belief that you have had to do it alone, because you don't. This is a time to heal any rifts in your family, whoever that might be to you at the moment. Give encouragement to those of in your soul tribe, your family, and your community. Allow yourself to be supported. You need to ask for support, Tina. Right? You desperately need to ask for support, and sometimes we forget that. We forget to ask for support. Happy New Year, John. Sorry, I don't know where that came from. Beautiful cards. Yeah, they are beautiful cards, Georgette. Sheena, are you still here? Have you liked my page, Sheena? Or have you followed my page? Just let me know. And especially the live at the top here. I've got a number of people sitting in the background, so please like the live as well. Sheena, are you still here? Thank you, Tina. Okay, Tina. No, Jennifer, I can give you my GoFundMe if you would like. I can put that up on the screen. That's only for people who can't use PayPal. I won't pin it. I will just copy and paste it to the comments, and you can go in and do it. Where are you? Jennifer? GoFundMe link for you. Paste. Use that one. Okay, Sonia. I really never try to overcome you and your great work. Oh, thank you, Nicola. Okay, so Sheena. Yes, I am. All right, Sheena. Sheena, you got the playful card. All right? Playfulness. Allow your inner child to play. All right, that's you. That's the younger version of you. You need to allow her to play, because she needs to come out and shine. All right. They're saying that you're taking life too seriously at the moment. They want you to just ease up on that, because you are exactly where you need to be, Sheena. And sometimes you don't recognize this. You feel like you should be someplace else when in fact you're not. You are exactly where you need to be. It feels like you've got a whole lot of responsibilities that you've got, and you forget to allow yourself to just be, Sheena. All right? They're asking you to nurture your spirit by doing something unexpected or even silly, which is something that a child would do. I mean, all of a sudden you'll turn around and you'll look at a child, and they'll turn around and look at you and they'll go, I love you. Come out and play with me out in the backyard, whatever it is. So just do something childlike. Nevada. Okay, just maybe one shout out. Okay, so this, I don't see that she has any wings on her, but they're saying to me at the moment, they're just saying, like fairies, elves are diminutive, and they're diminutive beings that live in the forests, meadows, and hollowed out tree trunks. There are accounts of elves throughout history and in every country in the world. Many people attest to having seen them and seen them playing in the woods. In some traditions, they are thought to be tricksters with reputations for pranks and mischief. Allow the joyous energy in your day now. That's what they're saying. Jennifer, was that under Nevada? Oh, no. Okay, Nevada Patterson. Okay. All right. Jennifer. Jennifer, did you put it through GoFundMe, did you? Petrovich. Okay. All right. So for this particular card, Sheena, they're saying to you, embrace your innocence. Let go of the heavy responsibilities. Give yourself a break. Nurture your spirit and do something fun. Joy is an important. It's really important to sustain yourself. It's just as important as the food you eat, Sheena. All right. So please take care of yourself and nurture yourself. It's so important. That's a new that's so important. It's so important. It's the new 3 words that I've got. All right. You're going to hear me say that a lot. So it really is. All right. Balance. Balance, balance, balance. All right. One more freebie. Hello, Andrew. Miss you too. Get your ass up. All right. Come and do a live with me. Come do a live. Oops. Whoever this is for, I've got you here. Oh, who is this for? Nevada Patterson. No, sorry, needed. Tina, if you want a reading, please donate them below. Who wanted the last freebie? I've got a card for somebody. I don't know who it is, but it's there. Choose me. Ellen Marie, have you liked my page? And the live as well. Don't forget to like the live as well. Ellen, we'll plan one in the near future with you. Okay, Andrew, you're on. You have, Ellen. Okay. All right, Ellen. Okay, MEPKS. Don't know what that means, Conchetta. What does that mean, Conchetta? MEPKS. Oh, me please. Is that what you meant? Me please? All right, Conchetta, I will give you one card and then I will start with Nevada after that. Me please. I'm good. Yes. Thank you, Sonia. You're on top of it. You always are. I wanted to touch your sweater. Oh, that. Yes, it is. It's very soft. It's very soft. Nevada. Okay. All right. Ellen. They're telling me that there is a little bit of uncertainty happening for you. They're saying that it feels thorny, it feels prickly, and you don't want to. It's challenging for you. It's difficult for you. You don't know. It's almost like you're not sure what direction to take. Ellen, let me know if this is resonating with you. They're almost saying to me, don't struggle to get ahead, all right? Don't push too hard. The more you push, the more in control you are, the less that will happen naturally the way it's supposed to. The more you try and control it, the less it's going to happen for you, all right? So just move forward in the knowledge that you are where you are. Right? There's no need to assert yourself to other people. You just accept where you are. It just means that you are on your path and you are supposed to be enjoying the time moving through something. It's not the end result. Okay. They're almost saying to me, Ellen, that your direction is going to come, all right, but you keep blocking it because you keep trying to control it. Now, if you ask me for a reading later on, Ellen, a more in-depth one, I'm going to forget what I've told you. So please, just remember, take it easy. Don't push so hard, because the universe is pushing back, saying to you, no, 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 no. Don't think that, all right? Don't think that. Not for a moment. Anybody's exit date is unknown. You don't know when that's going to happen. You just need to take care of yourself. The card is actually asking you. It's saying to you, timing is everything. So let go of the struggle, and you will gain great rewards from that, Ellen. All right, just take it easy. Just take it easy on yourself. You can message me privately if you want, and we can do a private reading, Ellen. Message as in, where are we? No, it's not what I want. You are what I want. Go through Messenger if you want. I'll just copy it into here. Paste. Let go of the control. Not just let go, but let go of the control. You can message me through my Messenger, and we can send a message. Send message, Nicola. Where did you send the message, Nicola? It's just messenger request. Don't put a friend request through. Just pop a messenger request through, and I'll pick it up there. Don't rush it. Take your time, whatever it is. I'm getting to read the terms and conditions carefully. Who are you talking about, Andrew? Don't rush it. Take your time, whatever it is. I'm getting to read. Who are you talking to, Andrew? I don't know. Can I have a question when it's my turn? Yes, you can, Jennifer. Just hang 2 minutes, all right? Now, I did promise Conchetta a card, so just Conchetta, are you here as well? Caroline. Just hang in there. Hang in there, Sonia. All right, I've got a couple of readings to do first, and then I'll just hang in there. Sorry, Caroline, it's for Sonia. I'll stop. And pop her name in there so that I know who you're talking to. I don't care what you say. Conchetta. Does Conchetta need to know? And Nevada, I'm going to do you after this. Well, I'm going to give you your reading after this. How does that sound? No, not read me. I meant he was talking. Oh, okay. See, you guys, you have to make yourself clear when you speak. When you type, you have to make it clear so I understand. All right, Conchetta, I've got this card here for you, and it's Standing Stones, and it's called the Passage card. All right. Many believe that standing stones are a place that allows one to embark on a spiritual journey from one realm to another. They can also mark the transition from one stage of life to another, Conchetta. Remember that although life changes, you are eternal. Celebrate all the transitions in life, and you'll experience profound harmony. The voyage of the heart and the soul is ahead. This journey may be spiritual or physical in nature. In either case, it is a kind of sacred pilgrimage. Have the courage, Conchetta. A great ship can stay safe in the harbour, but that is not what great ships are made for. Be willing to just get out there and sail. All right, get out of the harbor, get out of that safe space that you've created yourself, and just trust. Let me know if this is resonating with you, Conchetta. Okay, so they're saying to me that because you've felt that you've been in this safe space for a little while, it might be a bit difficult for you to move out. So just do it gently. Just do it gradually. It's not something that you have to just bang go out there and do. So the card in the book actually says, the spirit of standing stones says, a sacred journey is ahead. Deeper meaning is waiting to be discovered, and you are safe. All right, you are safe. I don't know whether you are doing any internal work with yourself at the moment, but they're giving you passage, Conchetta. It does. Okay, that's wonderful. That's so good. Sorry. Love it. Excellent. Excellent, excellent, excellent. It's nice to see you here, Conchetta. No, you're not trying, you're doing. It's one of those times when I can actually say that. You know, that word trying. Give yourself more power. You are doing the best you can. You are not trying the best you can. You are doing the best you can. Okay, Nevada. 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 There you go. Okay, Nevada, do you have any questions that you'd like? Should I message you on your page? Just want to have it ready to send. No, you can pop it in. Just type it, and then wait, I guess, for your turn. Nevada, okay, my ears are going really strange at the moment. So that tells me that that you might have some sort of blockage that you don't, or something that is that you don't want to hear. What is it that you don't want to hear, Nevada? Something is going on for you that you don't want to hear. And it's like it's stopping you from hearing whatever you need to know. It's a block. I'm picking up a block, and it's like my ears are, sometimes my ears get really sensitive when that happens, and it's like I'm asking somebody to tone it down a little bit because it's too much for you to take in. So what is it that, Nevada, what's going on for you where you can't listen to what's being said to you, or it's too much for you to hear? Oh, thank you, Andrew. It's my tuning that I'm not getting, if that makes sense. Your tuning. So you're still getting the frequency. You're not quite sure about the frequency that you're supposed to be honing in on, that you're supposed to be tuning into. Is that what you're talking about? They're telling me that there's a reason for that, but they want you to stop. Really? They're saying don't try so hard. My servant is in my throat, and I'm working on pushing her through. Oh, you serpent. Now, see, I'm getting really hot, okay? So not only is it something, your throat chakra, usually, when you're talking with your throat chakra, they're telling me that you perhaps fine-tune the way you say things or the way it's being delivered, but they want you to just step back. I'm in menopause. Well, I tell you what, Nevada, I can usually when I heat up like this, it means that my guides are stepping in, and they're telling me that I'm on on track by telling you whatever it is that you need to know. All right, so please. You also got the unicorn card, the purity card, which talks about this one here. It talks about that you're ready to step into the innocence of a child and see the world with the eyes of wonder and miracles. When you stop looking at the world through the lens of your past, you'll find out how fresh and wondrous the universe truly is. The past isn't and doesn't need to define you, right? Know that life can begin fresh and new for you. They're just saying that that there is some sort of inner purification that you need to go through, and you were saying that you are needing to. No, they're still talking to me about your hearing. That's so funny. I was thinking about that today. You were thinking about what today, Nevada? Miracles, magic, enchanted living, legendary creatures that you call seemingly impossibly into reality. It's like, our dragons. When we meet our dragons, I've met my dragon and she's white and she very rarely comes to see me. So, that tells me that I'm not allowed, I shouldn't be pushing, that she's going to come when she's ready. I'm not the same person as yesterday. Okay. All right. Well, you're not, because we change every day and you're changing every day. All right. It's just letting you know, that particular card, that anything is possible. The purity in your heart is coming through in this card, and it's time for your sweet innocence to flood your being. Just put some more purity into your life. And I know that you do a lot of readings and you're there for a lot of people. They're all coming to you, okay? And they're telling me that you need to start believing in yourself a little bit more. They're telling me that you need to start believing in yourself. You get all of these messages, Nevada, and those messages, the ones that you've given me are usually pretty spot on. You have wisdom. You have the owl spirit card, the wisdom card. All right. And just have a look at it, will you? Just have a look at that card. You've got the insight, you've got the grace, and it's all available to you. You have ancient wisdom coming through. You're going to find that frequency that you're looking for. Yes, it will come. And you're not in a rush. Okay, so that's good. So long as so long as you understand that, because it's not about getting to the end. It's about seeing how you go along your path. They're saying that you're a truth seeker and a truth sharer. You share the truth. You share the. You're looking for something. You're transforming. They're saying to me, you're transforming. I speak nothing but the truth. Yes, and some people can't handle that, Nevada. All right, some people find it difficult to hear the truth, and they're also saying to me that truth can be spoken, but sometimes it needs to be spoken on their level so that they can understand what you're meaning. All right, so they're also talking to me about shadow sides, that there is a little bit of work that you may need to do with your shadow side. They want you to understand that the two work together, all right? Your light and your dark side both need to work together. Nope, I can't. I have figured out that when I do my readings. Nope, that can't. I have. Nope, that. Oh, well, nope, that can't. I have figure that out when I do my readings. The light and the dark. They're saying the light and the dark. you wouldn't know the light except for the dark. You wouldn't know the dark except for the light. So they want you to okay, yes, they do. LOL. Oh my God, hilarious. My soul and my ego need to work hand in hand. Yes, but they're saying yes, and not but, Caroline. They're telling me sorry. Sorry, they're just shouting at me at the moment. No, not but. Nevada can work with the two. She needs to learn to work with the two of them together. All right? Know your shadow side, know your dark side, so that you can help people into the lighter side of themselves as well. Hi Maureen, don't forget to like my page if you're requesting a free reading. So what else? Okay, so they're saying that occasionally there are messages that you pull in, and you do, and I have watched you do that. You actually use a clarifying card to figure out what it is that needs to be said to a person. Keep doing that, they've said. Keep doing that, because messages that you're giving to people, however small that they feel it's resonating with them, sometimes the things that they're being told haven't come out yet, haven't happened yet. So keep moving through that with them. All right. On some level, they are understanding what you are saying, and we need more people in the light. We need more people, more spirituality happening. So keep doing what you're doing. And Nevada, I don't know when the last time, this is really random, so I'm sorry, but it just is. They're saying to me, when was the last time you picked up a vacuum cleaner and vacuumed your house? Because they said they want you to vacuum your house. Now, that could be metaphorical, but they're saying to me it's more physically, that something needs to be cleaned. You need to clean something in your house, and they're showing me the vacuum cleaner. I don't know what that's all about, but they're saying that you will understand that. Well, today. Okay. All right. So, but there's parts of your house that you haven't cleaned for a while. Your rug. Okay. Okay. Mm. They're also telling me that there is an item that you've lost. And if you cleaned in the right places, you'd actually find it. I don't know what that item is, Nevada. You vacuum your rug. But I have been getting into the garage. Yep. Lost something. Clean up and find it. Just so that I remember. Chips, LOL. I lost fucking chips. You lost chips? What do you mean you lost chips? I'm gonna get rid of that, because I don't want you to be banned. I just deleted your comment, but tell me what you mean by that. Lost chips. Chips. What sort of chips did you lose? Because they're saying that you lost something, and if you cleaned up, you'd actually find them. Whatever it is that you lost. Oh my God, yeah, I lost nacho chips. I can't find them anywhere. Okay, so they're being really funny with you. Hi Chandra, how are you? So clean up, because you will find them. You will find that pack, because it hasn't been taken by any little mouse anywhere. It is actually still there somewhere, and you just need to make sure that you clean up properly. And that's where you'll find them. I moved into my mum's old house, and all her things were on there still. Yes. My kids and I cannot find them anywhere. Oh my God, LOL. Hi Sophia. Please like my page before you ask for a reading. Okay, now hang on a minute, Nevada. Just let me see if there's anything else for you. Who's not doing their homework? Which child isn't doing their homework? They're saying that they're doing it, but they're not doing it. That child doesn't like homework, doesn't like doing it, doesn't think that it's necessary, is one of these children that will buck the system but will go a long way because they don't like being told what to do. She didn't do it tonight. Okay. Pearl. She doesn't like doing the homework, right? And she thinks she can get away with it. And she usually does, by the way, because she doesn't think it's necessary. She'd rather do it at the library or something like that. Okay, that's Athena. Okay, all right. Sounds like my daughter. It's LOL, 15 years old. Yeah. Okay. Nevada, that's about all they're telling me at the moment. But this daughter, Athena, she is at that age, 15, where she thinks she knows everything. They're telling me that she needs that extra hug from you, that you're always going to be there. And your kids know that already, that you're always going to be there for them, but they're just saying, just squeeze her face. Just squeeze her face and say, I'm always here for you, darling. I love you. I love you. I love you to bits. You will always be one of my beautiful children. Oh, yeah, I know. Nevada, sorry, I'm just writing this down. Nevada, I don't know whether you've done previous lives or not, whether you delve into past lives, but my guides are actually saying to me she was your parent in a previous life, and there's something that you guys need to sort through this particular lifetime in order to clear that from your lineage. I don't know what they mean by that. It's not bad. It's just something. She was your parent in a previous life. Why are you telling me that, guys? They're saying that something is going to come about, and it's got to do with trust, and it's got to do with loyalty. It's not a bad thing. It just needs to be worked through because in a previous lifetime you couldn't. So they're asking you to pay attention to her. Like when I said to you before that Athena needs that extra hug from you. It's almost like she understands on some level that you really love her, like you do with all of your children, but she will need that extra support because of something that she's going to go through. I can't really go into it much more than that. I'd have to have a look at that and figure out what's going on with it. But they're just giving me trust in capital letters. So have a think about that, Nevada. Yes, Athena is going to do some magical. I know that. Yeah. Perhaps yeah, I can't go into it at the minute. I haven't got the time to. That would take me at least an hour to go through with you and try and figure out what's going on with that. But that's interesting. Say hi, Mum, for me. Nevada says, hi, Mum. Hi, Mum, how are you? You can say hi, Mum. She's right there with you. She's right there with you. It's almost like she's tapping your leg. It's all right, darling. I've got your back. I'm here for you. It's like she's tapping your leg. Catch up one day, okay, my friend. Yes, absolutely. Yeah, that's about it. They're closing the door on me, Nevada, so that usually means that that's the end of the reading for you. Hi, Carmen. I'm also in Australia. If you would like an in-depth reading, please use the PayPal link below in the chat. You're so welcome, Nevada. All right, Jennifer Petrovich. Jennifer, I haven't checked GoFundMe. I'm guessing that's where you sent it. Caroline is doing big. Okay. All right. Just let me see if I can see if anything came through. Okay, Jennifer's here. Did you send it through GoFundMe, Jennifer? Yes. Okay. All right. I'll look for it later. Oh, yeah. There it is. All right. Okay, Jennifer. Yes, Nicola, it is. Just send it through the PayPal link that you've got in your chat there. It will take you straight to my link. It's Caroline Thomas 2 in PayPal if you need it. All right, Jennifer, do you have any questions, Jennifer? I know you said before that you had a question. So please let me know what your question is while I zone in on you. Jennifer Petrovich. Does Jennifer Petrovich need to know? Please send some love hearts through the screen for me. Just send some love hearts across the screen. So, there we go. Keep going. Keep them coming through. Please. Thank you. They all help. Can I ask it privately? Yes, Jennifer. Can you send it through to my private messenger, not my page? Right? Just let me see if I've got you on there. Yes, I do. Just let me know how much I can say or not say. That would be really good. This has to do with a situation that you're currently going through, I think. So, Jennifer, just send it through. I've just messaged you on the messenger. So look for it under Facebook Messenger, not the page. Okay? Two different things. There you are. Okay, so you've got me now. So put your question in there. Where are we? I got it, Chandra. I just got it now. Jennifer, I'm just hanging here waiting for your message to come through. So we'll hang. Okay. Okay, all right. Okay, Jennifer, in answer to your question, yes, this will happen, but not as soon as you would like it to happen. There is some type of lesson in here for the situation that you're asking me about, and it just means that you need to wait. You need to wait through this, and you need to be there for someone. And I don't know how much of this I can actually say on the live, but just know that there is nothing that you can do to prevent what needs to be gone through for the situation that you're talking about. All right. The Ten of Wands comes up here. Okay, so this tells me that this is it's really hard for you to go through this. It's really hard for you. They're asking you to call on your angels and ask for their assistance, right? Just basically say to them, please do whatever you can to help the situation. It's really hard for me to talk about this because I can't say too much on the live. They're basically saying to me that you feel like you've worked hard through this and you're falling on deaf ears. I ask them every day, okay, you're just scared for her. Yeah, and you have every right to be scared for her, Jennifer, because that's what we mums do. Okay, I can talk. All right, so she isn't going to change the way she feels based on what you've said to her. All right, this is something that she needs to do on her own, but I'm being asked and or guided to tell you that it's really important that you be there for her when the fallout or when the shit hits the fan, because that is going to change things, but it won't change until she changes her stance, until she changes the way that she needs to understand it. It's like she's being taken advantage of as well, and she's not going to understand that until she sees the red flag in her mind. Um, Hey, Sarah. All right, so and this isn't going to happen. I don't usually get given times, Jennifer, but they're telling me they're giving me the number 3. So, and I'm not saying that it's 3 weeks, but I'm well, it could be 3 weeks. They're just giving me the number 3. They're not giving me anything else because this is something that she needs to go through, and it just depends on her perspective and how she sees things. Moving forward. It's going to be hard for her, but she has to do it. I am worried she is literally physically killing herself. Yeah. And you've told her that you're worried about her. Hi, Jill. You've told her that you're worried about her, okay? And this is showing up in this particular card, the Ten of Wands. This doesn't just apply to her. This applies to you too. You're carrying this load. Both of you are carrying this load. And usually the castle in the background represents family. Now, if you notice, you can't see this person's head because they're looking down at the path. They're looking down instead of looking up, to because at the moment there just doesn't feel like there's an ending in sight for this. Yes, you just had an argument today. What you need to keep reminding her about, Jennifer, is that you're there. Okay, she's not going to hear anything else. You can say to her, I'm so worried about you, sweetheart. I really do worry about you. Please just know that I'm here. Even if it's in the middle of the night, you've got a key to get into my front door. Please use it if you need it. All right? But this is something that she has to go through. This is part of the contract. And it's not going to make it easier for you, Jennifer, to understand this. It's just that they're wanting you to perhaps see this from a different perspective. This is a contract that she signed up for before she came here. And it's up to her how she learns this. And if she knows that she's got support here in the background, even if it gets to the point where something could happen to her, and I'm not saying that it's going to be life-threatening or anything like that, at least she knows that you're going to be there for her. Her boyfriend literally destroyed her car. He blew up the motor and she is totally defending him, saying he didn't do anything. That's because she's got the blinders up, Jennifer. And this is what I was saying to you before. There is nothing that you can do or say to change her mind at the moment. She has to go through this herself. Right? It's her car. It's her life. And she has to see this. If she's defending him by saying he didn't do anything, have you asked her why she's defending him for not doing anything? Because he was the driver in the car. I always tell her I'm here for her no matter what choices she makes. Yep. And it may not feel like she's returning the love, but the fact that, she's still there and the two of you are still like this tells me that one day she will see what's happening here. Right? At the moment, she feels like she has to defend what she's got going on with this guy, even though she feels on some level that it's wrong. She can't see herself getting out of it. She doesn't feel like anybody else will want her. So she basically sticks it out with her boyfriend Jennifer, so that she feels needed or wanted. And this is something that she has to sort through internally, that she's going to be wanted by another person. She just can't see that at the moment. She does. Even in an argument, she always says, I love you. Yeah. And that's all she needs to know at the moment, okay? He's being very reckless, very reckless. He's that sort of a person. The Page of Wands comes up here. Sorry, I'll just write this down. Renee Maliotoa. Okay. Yes, Sonia. That's exactly right. Exactly that. That there is always somewhere to go, and like I said before, she has got the key to your front door. So she knows that she can call you at any time of the night. If you're like me, what I do is there's a thing inside my phone where even if I've got it on silent, my children can contact me. All they've got to do is ring it and then ring it again, and it actually goes through. Yeah, he's very reckless. All right. He doesn't think about what's going to happen tomorrow. All he's doing is living for the moment. And when I say living for the moment, I actually do mean living for the moment, because he knows nothing else. She's been drawn into his web, Jennifer, so that she can learn this life lesson that she's got going on. It's good that she's still living with you. This is good. This is really good that she's still living with you. Okay. I don't know how long the two of them have been going out together for, but there are lessons here. There's such a big lesson. Just hang in there. Okay. The web, it's like she's stuck in it at the moment. She will see sense, but just not in the time that you would like her to. We as mothers would always like to say to our kids, no, you're not going out with them. That's all there is to it. You won't be seeing them. That's it. They're not good for you. That it's not that easy. All right. Not that easy. 1 year. Oh, the vision was for Jonathan Thompson. Not quite sure what that means, Chandra. Um, don't know. Oh, donation. Donation was for Jonathan Thompson. Okay, all right. Okay, Jonathan. Don't forget to like my page, Jonathan, please. Jennifer, you did ask another question as well. I'll just have a read of that. Okay, so my guides are saying to me, yes, you will be able to do that. What you asked me about the pendulum. Once again, I believe that you're wanting to move out of that particular area so that you can move her from the situation. It doesn't matter about the distance; she will still want to be with him. Um, you will be buying the home. You just for some reason they keep bringing your daughter into this. So whatever happens, they're saying to me, don't try and bail your daughter out. It's not going to work. Don't try and bail your daughter out. Um, Time limit, time frames. I don't usually get time frames. Um, they're giving me the number 5 and 6, so it could be 5 and 6 is 11. It could be 11 months, but this is all dependent on what the situation is with your daughter as well. They're saying, please don't bail your daughter out. You can be there for her, but don't bail her out. She needs to be able to recognize the signs herself. Once she recognizes that, she'll be ready for change. So just be careful with that. I don't know. It feels like you may want to buy her a car or help her out with whatever's happened with her car. I don't really see a time frame. They're just giving me the numbers 5 and 6, so that could be May or June. It could be November as well, which is the 11th month. So again, they're telling me that something may shift, so it's not written yet. I already have told myself I won't do that. Okay, all right, okay. And so long as she knows that you don't have the funds to bail her out, but you will always be there for her, always. Yes, yes, Sarah, that's exactly right. Absolutely not. She's made her choice, so she will have to figure it out. Yeah, yeah, she does. She does have to figure it out, and you're always going to be there for her. That's what we mums do. That's what we do. We're there. All right. Okay, Jennifer, is there anything else that you would like to ask before I move on to the next person? All I'm getting is this song called Hold Your Head Up, Hold Your Head Up High. Like, the one that goes, hold your head up. I can't even sing it. I can only sing it when I've got the music. Where is my buddy here? Where are you? I need somebody to get me the link. Sonia, tell me, the link. Hold your head up. Hold your head up high. That's the song that they're giving me at the moment, Jennifer, for you. All right. You need to make sure that you stay strong throughout all of this, no matter what. No matter what. And just understand that it's her journey, it's her path. And all you can do is walk beside her. I'm sure sometimes some of us make too much. Yeah, exactly, Jill. Good. Thanks so much, Caroline. You have given me hope. Yep. Yep. There is hope. Don't stress about it. Things will work out, just not in the time frame that you would like them to work out. She has to grow through this, and she has to see where she's going wrong and what she's doing, and she has to see her self-worth through this growth that she's got with this person. Right? And once she's learnt that, she won't attract that sort of person into her life again. She just thinks that, she's not going to be loved by anybody else when she is and will be. She just can't see it. Hi, Kathy. All right. Okay, Jennifer, that one was for you. So, there it is. Hang on a minute. Let me see if I can. I can't even. I can show it. If you want to, Jennifer, if you want to watch that YouTube video, I can't actually put it up on my screen at the moment because every time I try and put it up on my screen, hang on a minute. Let me find it. Hold your head up. Hold your head up high. And I don't even know whether you can hear it. Just let me know if you can hear it. Be able to hear it. I don't even think it's the right one. No, it's the wrong one. Never mind. Never mind. Could you do it? Could you do me, please? Shema, if you would like a reading, just pop your donation in. I'm not doing free readings at the moment. If I have time later on, I will do it. Sonia, you actually heard that? Did you hear that? Hi, Trina. I'm sure. I'd like that one. I can't look at it online. I can't pick it up from the comments, Sonia, other than what you've got there. So hopefully that's the right one. Jonathan Thompson. Yes, Jonathan Thompson, you are next on the list. Jonathan, where are you? And thank you, everybody, for your donations that you put in. You heard it briefly. Okay. Yeah, last time I did that, I actually got booted off the live because I broke some sort of rule. Jonathan Thompson. Jonathan Thompson, do you have any questions for me? I know, Chandra. Spiritual reading. Okay, they're giving me, I wrote down on my paperwork just here that you're working really hard on something at the moment, Jonathan. It's like, and they're saying to me, the harder you try, the less information we're going to give you. We want you to relax through this. We want you to understand that what you're going through at the moment can't be rushed. Just hang on 2 seconds. So, Jonathan, do you? They're saying to me something about gathering different your resources. They're saying that you're picking up a lot of stuff from other people. What they're saying is that you need to balance this out. You need to take on board what it is that that you're being given, that you want to take on board, and forget the rest. Not everybody they're not on your path, all right? This is a unique journey of your own. And what they want you to do is find your uniqueness through your spirituality, because you are different. You do differently than other people do things. You have found a way to maneuver through your spirituality but they're also asking you to just remember, just take on board what you want from somebody else or from another another way of being, and incorporate it into what you're doing. But just be careful not to become that other person, because you are unique. Jonathan, is this resonating with you at all? It's like I'm also seeing that you may be partnering up with somebody. Okay, can you go down the donation? This place for order. Can't stop in here. But okay, Nicola, you're up next. Anyway, yes. Okay. So just give me a little bit more than that. Usually, I'm an interactive reader, Jonathan, as well. So just let me know. Are you considering partnering up with somebody else to do with your spirituality, or do you have a partner that works with you? It's like this person wants to give you so much. They want to help you on your spiritual path, and I feel like at some point they're giving to you, but you don't necessarily want to take on board what they're saying. Source. Sorry, Jonathan, you just have to give me a few more words than that. So that is the partnering up that you're talking about. My heart popped, and it has eternity in it. Since then, I have channeled you all. And my guides are saying to you, or Source is saying to you, the message that is coming through to you is you will channel people because we are one. You understand that in its entirety. You understand that that each person in this world, on this earth, even though it's a kindergarten, is a reflection of a part of one. Okay. They're reminding you to give back to yourself. You need to nurture your physical self. You need to nurture who Jonathan is. And don't forget, if you don't nurture yourself first, you can't be there for others. You can't channel the way you are at the moment. So please make sure that you nurture yourself. Giving me the color yellow for you. Why does yellow come through? I don't know whether they're talking about one of the chakras here, or the color yellow seems to be an important color for you. And they're telling me that you're worried about something at the moment, Jonathan. What is it that you're so concerned about at the moment? Because they're telling me that there is no need for you to be concerned about. I do a Ra meditation. Okay. Sorry, my mind is thinking 1,000 miles an hour. So you do a Ra meditation, yeah? You've got this card here called the Raven Spirit, the Truth card. It says, stark honesty is called for at this particular time in your life. In ancient Greece, it was believed that ravens carried messages from the gods. And because of their acute vision, they were thought to be the bringers of truth. What is your truth regarding your life? Be honest with yourself and speak from your heart. Listen for what is sincere and honest in others. Step away from those who are cagey and they're saying duplicitous. All right. The hardest thing in life about living your truth is knowing exactly what it is. However, there is a place within you that always knows what is real and what isn't. Release the situations and people with whom you find yourself less honest for fear of being judged or not being accepted. Take the time to discover what is true for you. I'm in constant contact with Father. Father meaning source, or your father, Jonathan, the Lord. Okay. All right. And we discuss mankind. Time. Time. That's an illusion, isn't it? Time is an illusion. It is an illusion that we are bound to in this particular place unless you can incorporate spirituality into your life. So, time, it could be, everything happens in the now. Yes, Chandra, I that's just, I can go down another rabbit hole with that. Only in his form. We discuss mankind. Only in his form. Sorry, Jonathan, I'm not quite sure what you mean by in his form. We are all a part of one. You are actually a truth seeker, and you're bound, you're bonded to spirit in that way, where you can actually remove yourself from what I call the 3D life. But they want you to be able to work in partnership with this through your life so that you can help other people. You have very important messages to give people, and once again, they're asking you to say it in such a way that the people that you're reaching out to understand what you mean. I get a pretty relaxed feeling from you, Jonathan. Heart popped, make a black hole in my heart. Is as an eternity in my heart. What does that mean, Jonathan? Made a black hole in my heart. Heart popped. What made a black hole in your heart? There's an eternity in the heart. Heart chakra. Yeah, but what did you mean? You made a black hole in your heart, Jonathan. They're asking you to find your truth. They just keep saying to me, Jonathan needs to find his truth. You need to find your truth. You need to speak your truth. You need to live your truth, right? And they're saying to you, be fearless in your journey, follow your inner guidance, but also make sure that your inner guidance can live with this world as well. This world and its state birthed it. The world and its state birthed it. Yeah. They're telling me that you have found a tribe of people, found a tribe to be with, Jonathan, and that tribe is very good for you to be around. They're saying to me that you are a giver and sometimes you give too much. Hard. Sorry, it's hard for my mind to comprehend. I'm not quite sure what you mean by which part is hard for you to comprehend, Jonathan. I can just see you sitting. I can just see you standing there, sitting there, saying yes to everybody that asks for your help. But they're saying to me that you need to be able to give to yourself as well as the way you give to other people. It feels different the way you give back to yourself. And you may be sitting there saying, I don't need much, and you probably don't need much, but you do need to give to yourself, because this is a journey for your physical self as well as it is for your spiritual self. Jonathan. Imagine the heart chakra taking a hit so hard that it's created an energy black hole. Yep. Call back your energy, they're saying. Call back your energy. They're saying that you gave your energy when it wasn't meant to be given, and you need to call it back. That is part of your journey as well. Call back your energy, that part that created that black hole, that energetic black hole. They're asking you to call it back. I was a regular person, then boom, channeling and spiritual boss. Yeah, that happens, but it happens differently. It happens. It happens differently for everybody, Jonathan. All right. For me, it's been a gradual process because I found it difficult right at the very beginning to see what I considered normal wasn't really normal. All right. It was unique. And that's what I had for myself. So it wasn't as like quick for you. You were a regular person, then boom, channeling, and you've become a spiritual boss. So it's good that that's come through for you, but it's also very challenging because that means that things have changed instantly for you. It's like, okay, I was in that life before, now I'm not. How do I navigate this? You navigate the best way you possibly can. All right. I was seeing if you could pick it up. Pick what up, Jonathan? Spirituality is different for everyone. I'm still seeing that there are things that you may possibly be holding yourself back with. Okay, they want you to keep gathering the information that you've got, and they want you to keep doing or keep channeling what you are channeling. But remember that you need to give to yourself because it doesn't feel like you are at the moment. All right, it's like you're standing out looking forward, and that's a good thing to do, to look forward, but they also want you to look back at where you've come from and integrate. They want you to integrate what you know now with who you were before. And they're saying to be gentle on yourself, be gentle on your soul. You are a gentle person, but they're asking you in this world here not to allow people to take advantage of you. That's what they're saying to me. Please don't let Jonathan, don't let people take advantage of you because you've got such a giving nature. All you want to do is be there for someone. So just remember, you need to take care of yourself as well. in the same way you do as somebody else. Take care of yourself that way as well. You can, it's almost like, when you said that you'd changed, it's almost like you can feel every fiber of your being. It's like it's got a different interpretation on life now than what you had before. It feels very different to who you were. And it's like, wow, when it happened to you, I'd be really interested in how or where that took place. For something like that to happen so quickly like that, it must have just like made you stop and think, oh my God, seriously? All of this this is happening to me? Who am I? It's like I'm a different person now. But they still want you to integrate the knowledge that you've got through your spirituality with the 3D world. You need to be able to live in this world as well as in the energetic world. Combine the two. It is very interesting, Nicola. Absolutely. I agree. That is all I have for you, Jonathan. Yeah. I've only known one other person that has said that it's come through like that quickly, like almost change instantly. For a lot of people, it happens gradually, but that instant, that instant place, that place of just all of a sudden knowing things that were unknown before, it's got to be just absolutely mind-blowing. That would have stopped me in my tracks for weeks and weeks just thinking about all of what happened. Like, wow, it's huge, Jonathan. Yeah, it is, Nicola. It is like that. All right, Jonathan. I'm actually being drawn to give you a card from the Starseed deck. Are you still here, Jonathan? And then after that, we've got Nicola. What does Jonathan Thompson need to know from the Starseed deck? I get into trouble with the law over my ex that went to prison for no contact order. Will she contact me again? Got into trouble with the law over my ex. Went to prison for no contact order. Oh, that's Jamali. Sorry, Jamal. Jonathan, are you still here? Amazing. Jonathan, if you're not here, I just have a card at 1.34 minutes. 1.34 hours, should I say. And it's called the Earthed card. So I'm just going to read it out to you. It's this particular card here. It's called the Earth card, learning how to be human in a world, but not of it. The challenge for all souls having a human experience is to be in the world, but not of it. To realize that they are souls having a human experience, to be fully conscious of it, to have their soul fully embody their body. People's personalities tend to relate to either transcendence or immanence. Those who lean towards transcendence have a longing for the heavens and the metaphysical. They yearn for a more personal experience with God or Source and to be lost in the heavens. They're envious of the angels and are more comfortable praying and hanging out in the stars than on earth. Those who tend towards eminence have attached themselves more to earth and their body. They spend more time thinking about things in the physical world rather than connecting with the heavens or their own mystical inner world. Being a fully embodied soul having a human experience means finding a balance between transcendence and eminence, being in the world but not of it. Most starseeds are drawn towards transcendence. They're more comfortable with the angels and the heavens. Life on earth can be more difficult for them. If this is you, you are being reminded that you chose to be a soul in the body on earth, and you are being called to focus more on your energies in the physical world, to learn how to be human, a soul in the human body, fully present to what life on earth has to offer you. Now, the Starred Seed Soul Inquiry for this particular card, Jonathan, is: do you tend to long for the stars or be more in the physical? How can you find greater balance between the two? So hopefully, I'm hoping that, you go, even Chandra, if you could just tell him about this card. It started at 1.34 hours. If you could just ask him to have a little listen to that if he's gone. And thank you so much for your donation, Chandra, on behalf of Jonathan. That was very cool. Very cool. It's miracle stuff, yeah. Yes, Kathy, I can take a donation from you. It's in the comments. It's in the chat. It should be pinned there. Nicola, we don't even know, girl. He's pretty amazing. I'll tell him, Caroline. Okay, thank you, Chandra. He must have just wandered off. Hopefully that resonated with him. He probably knows it all right? But they are saying to me that there's a certain balance in life that needs to be moved towards, and even though I don't know how long he's been awakened for, but this will come, all right? This will come, and so it is. Okay, Nicola, are you here? I know you're here. Probably needs to sleep after such energy he projects. Yeah, absolutely. Nicola, just give me a minute. I just have to go and do something. I'll be back in 1 minute. You're welcome, Jonathan. Hopefully you got to hear that card I read out for you. And if you didn't, it's at 1.34. Have to go. Have a great day. Night. Good night, Sonia. Where are you off to, woman? All right, Nicola. Nicola. She's probably asleep after all the energy checks. Nicola. Renee. Who's Renee Meliatoa? I've got her up next as well. Okay, Nicola. And Catherine McNeil. All right. Okay. All right. You're up next, Renee, after Nicola. All right, Nicola. So I've got Nicola, Renee, and then Catherine. Nicola, do you have any questions that you'd like to ask me? Nicola, what does Nicola need to know? Not sure really. Okay, Nicola. Okay, so for some reason I'm being told that that I don't know whether you're actually going through a challenge at the moment. Thank you, Kathy. I got it. Maybe a relationship. Okay. It feels the card I'm looking at the moment. It feels like complacency. It feels like something's fallen to be complacent, and it feels like there's some sort of challenge coming from this. It tells me. Yes, you maybe it's very complex. Yeah, I'm sure it is very complex because I'm struggling to figure out where I fit into things, Nicola. But they're telling me that it's going to take like a lot of strength and a lot of long-term strength for whatever is happening at the moment, for you to get through this. And they're also saying to me that this is going to be a calculated risk. You have to trust. All right, they're giving me the word trust. So that must be the word of the day, trust. It is this harder than other people? I'm not quite sure what you mean. Is this harder than other people? What does that mean, Nicola? They're saying that so they're saying that you need to stand up for yourself. That you need to use your strength because you're not used to voicing what you need to say. You're usually the sort of person that will quite happily go along with what somebody else wants. It's that point where you feel like you don't want to keep going down this road anymore, that you struggle saying, well, hang on a minute, I would like this to happen, or this is the direction I'd like to go in. How about we do it this way for a little while? You think I need to break off finally? No, no. That is not up to me to decide whether or not you need to break off finally. That is completely up to you with your right. Hi, Kirsty, with your right, using free will to decide if or when that will happen. But it's going to take a lot of strength for you to be able to persevere or trust in in your path. Now, whether that means trusting that it could work out, or trusting that you can do it alone is completely up to you. Right. And remember, even though the path feels like it's going to take you in two separate directions, every time you make a choice to move in a different direction, that path has been calculated by the universe. All right. So no path that you take is ever wrong. It is right for you, no matter what you do. And so something has to change. Something has to give, Nicola. So whatever change you are creating, make sure that that is what you want. All right. They're telling me that you give it all you've got, and see where that takes you, because you'll always be wondering whether or not I could have made this if I had stuck it out, or whether you go down the other path and just decide, no, that's enough, I can't deal with this anymore. But my guides are saying to me that you will probably have thoughts of yourself, oh, I regret making that move. I should not have done that. I just want to see where this goes. I don't know where to go. Okay, so if you don't know where to go, how about you talk to your partner about this, okay? Talk to your partner about where it is that the two of you are going to go. But there needs to be a beginning. I mean, you have to end a situation, no matter how you see that, to be able to start fresh. That doesn't mean giving up. That means that something has to stop now in order for the direction of the relationship to change. You've got to clear the way. You've got to get rid of all of that old stuff that wasn't serving you. So that word trust really comes into being here. Okay, sorry, they're just giving me words. Stress, anxiety, breath work. This is causing you a lot of stress, and it doesn't need to cause as much stress if the two of you understand what's happening and where you're going with this. I try, but it doesn't get better, and I'm very stressed. Yeah. Okay, so at that point, when you get to that point where you've tried as much as you possibly can, it is time for Nicola to make a choice here, because the way it is at the moment is I feel like I'm being stripped of my humanness. I feel like I'm not important. I feel like I'm just here and not doing much for either of the two of you. Something needs to give, and you need the strength, and you need to trust that you're making the right decision for yourself. Right? I'm being told that your partner is taking advantage of you as well. It doesn't feel like it's an equal relationship, and usually that's exactly how you feel. Yeah. I just don't feel like it's an equal relationship, and on some level there is a part of him that is taking advantage of you, and I don't think that that's right. So this is where the universe, source, my guides, your guides, they're all saying to me, you need to make better choices for yourself. You need to reset your boundaries, Nicola, all right? Because at the moment it just feels like you're not anywhere in this relationship, that it's not serving you in any way. Will somebody else help you with your relationship after all the effort that you've put in to make changes with your relationship? I highly doubt that, but what they can do for you is help you make a decision. Sometimes when you go to see counselors, it's not about fixing things, it's about helping you decide where things are going to go. All right. In each of the cards that I'm pulling up at the moment, it seems to be a flat out no. So whatever you're considering doing at the moment, do it. All right. Follow your intuition, they're saying, because you've been doing this for quite some time now. Yes. Thank you, Nicola. I sometimes am hesitant to tell you what the cards are saying to me, because it's something that you need to decide for yourself which direction you're going to head off into. Now, up until this point, you have done everything you possibly can to make the relationship work. Is there anything else that you could possibly try to give it more strength? Do it. And if by then you feel that you've exhausted all of your opportunities or all of the avenues that you could possibly go down, then it's time for Nicola to make another decision about her future. Okay, so this has been a partnership between the two of you, and sometimes they're using the word ignore, and they're using the word denial. So that they're asking you not to ignore. I'm sorry, I have to write this down. They're asking you not to ignore or deny what's being presented to you at the moment, because it's not going to serve you. It's just going to take longer. All right, so make time to figure out what's going to happen in Nicola's life. There are going to be a number of tower points. I've got the tower card in front of me, all right? And that's usually, we all have tower moments, but I was just about to say that you can't keep ignoring it anymore. And you have for a while. So don't ignore what's coming to you. Don't ignore your intuition. Don't ignore the messages that you've been getting. You're getting the red flags. You're getting the white flags. You're getting all of them. Now it's time for you to do something. I'm ready to think now. Thank you. Okay. I think you just needed the clarification. I think you just needed to need the confirmation of what direction to take. So either way, Nicola, whichever direction you take, just remember that it is not the wrong one for you. Okay. It's not the wrong one for you, because each one of the decisions that you make is being calculated by the universe, and therefore it's never wrong for you. Never wrong. But just beware of those tower moments, all right, Nicola? You're a smart person. You're a heartfelt person. You're also empathic, they're telling me. And that you know when those tower moments are going to come. They want you to breathe through those tower moments and know that everything is going to be okay. And know that things are exactly the way they're meant to be, and that you are going through your lessons, your life lesson, better boundaries for yourself, right? Choices that need to be made. You can't keep putting them off. You've got to make them. What are those moments? A tower moment. It's a tower card. It's like there's lots of stuff going on in your head, and you are strong enough. It's like the tower's crumbling. It's like, oh my God, this is happening to me. I'm having a tower moment. I'm sad. I'm upset. I don't know what to do in this situation. Where's the clarity? Where do I move forward? How do I deal with that? What do I do with that? It's just a tower moment when everything just comes out, and you may even start crying. You may laugh uncontrollably while you're sad. It's all of those things, okay? Everything. It's all that tower moment, and it feels like your head is exploding through all of the information, all the different ways that you could approach this. You can't be in a relationship on your own, Nicola, all right? It takes two for that to survive. And if you haven't got the support from your partner, it's time for you to start making decisions about how this is going to work. And that means a number of different ways. So those tower moments, if you know that they're coming, you just have to go with those emotions that come with those towers, all right? Because you've got the foundations. You are a strong person. So when they come, allow those emotions to go to feed through you and just watch them as they pass through. Acknowledge them and say thank you for showing me the emotions that I needed to see, and then just learn from that. Yes, you have every right to get annoyed. You have every right to get annoyed because that's being human, all right? That's that egoic side of yourself that is getting annoyed because you don't understand why it's not reciprocated. You don't understand why it's not working. Just when you do decide, just make sure that you've decided because you've done everything you possibly can to make it work. It's like you've already decided, Nicola. It's like you've decided that you know what you're going to do now, and this reading was just a confirmation for you. The efforts that you're putting in, don't let them go unnoticed, okay? They're very positive steps that you're taking, even though they feel negative. Very, very positive. You will put things into place to help you through all of this. Nicola, do you have any other questions? Do you have any questions that you'd like to ask me? Oh, it really is time for you to decide which way you're going to handle things. And that doesn't mean the ending of something. It just means the ending of situations as they are. Put a few things into place. Watch how they work out. See how you go with them. And then make your choices after that. It has to be an informed decision for Nicola to make Nicola okay with what she's going to do moving forward. So your base card was the Two of Swords, okay? Mm. You've given so much to the relationship. You've done so much to try and change things up, right? And it's not going unnoticed, by the way. They're just asking you to make choices for yourself so that the next relationship that comes to you, you will make better choices for yourself. Okay, Nicola. Thank you so much for that. And thank you for your donation. Thank you for allowing me into your energy. You've got good things coming to you because they realize how hard it's been for you. So, know that there is going to be a moment of respite for you once you start deciding how you're going to proceed forward with this. They're talking about materially, they're talking about spiritually, they're just talking about you will just know. It will be like an innate feeling. Oh my God, I'm making the right decision for myself. Not I hope so. You will. It will be okay. They're saying to me, it will be okay. And you're not alone. You've got somebody else to help you as well. You've got somebody else to help you through this. They're saying to me that you are wanting to work with other people as well, and your relationship has been holding you back. Once you deal with all of this, they're saying that things will just feel so much easier. reset those boundaries, Nicola. Reset them. Okay, Nicola, that is it for you. Renee, Maliatoa. I hope I'm saying that right. Maliatoa. Renee. Yes, it's true. Quite hard for me. Thank you. It's quite hard for me. Yeah. Renee, are you here? Let me know how you go, Nicola. I'm not sure whether you've got me on Messenger. I can give you what the pendulum says either way. I don't know whether your son, whether they want to know whether it's a boy or a girl. I'm picking up intuitively that it's a girl. Daddy's little girl, they're saying. That's what they're coming through saying to me. It's going to be Daddy's little girl. Up the coast, but you're worrying you're going to stuff up his son's sporting opportunities. Think ahead, Renee. They're telling me that you need to think ahead. Think ahead about these things. Yeah, I know. Daddy's little girl, that's what they're saying to me. Okay, so what they're saying to me about your sons, when you saying you really wanted to move up the coast, they're asking you to think ahead. They're asking you to check what's happening in your son's sporting world so far as opportunities are concerned. You can do all of this and not feel so bad about moving, because your son's sporting opportunities, if he's that good, it will be taken on board wherever you're moving to. They're asking you also to perhaps, once you've decided to do this, to perhaps get the sports wherever your son goes to get them to write a letter for you of recommendation, whatever it is that you need from your son's sporting opportunities. How old is your son, by the way? Son is having a baby. They're saying to you not to feel trapped because of your son, right? 18. Okay, so can you check ahead? Can you check ahead and find out where you would like to move to, about all of the things that he could do sporting wise? My guides are just saying to me it's a non-issue, that he will fit into wherever he's going. He's 18 years old. If he wants to move up north, I don't know what that means for his baby. I don't know where the mother is going to be. You may find that he may not want to go with you. I've just got, that for your son, it's not as simple as moving like that. Sometimes this decision may be delayed depending on what's happening with your son's girlfriend. No, that's not. Oh, that's a different son. Okay, all right. Okay. So the different son, two. Okay, so you've got two sons. All right. So check out their sporting information. Okay. where you would like to move to. They're just saying to me it's a non-issue. It's not going to be as bad as what you think it is. He's going to be fine. If it's to do with basketball or swimming or something like that, it's not going to be an issue. He will prove himself no matter where he is, what he does. He will prove himself. In fact, up north, are you living in Australia, Renee? If you're living in Australia, moving up north is probably a good thing, because the culture of living up north is somewhat different to living down south. Even as far as New South Wales and Victoria, it's going to be different. Rugby league, but it's not that big up there. New South Wales is rugby league is pretty big there, isn't that where they have all of the? Yeah, okay, so New South Wales, I was right. Maybe it's just a matter of being near the border somewhere, okay? But it doesn't matter, because he will be noticed. He will be noticed for his talents. You've got make the choice, Renee. Make the choice whether or not you're going to go, and because he will be noticed. They just keep saying it's a non-issue. It's a non-issue. It's a non-issue. He will be fine. Rugby union, it's probably, I don't know how it goes. New South Wales, Queensland, and then Victoria for rugby union. So, if you want to, just shift near the border somewhere so that it's not so hard to get to a different rugby union team. Okay, so that's your son. What's happening for Renee? Okay, so Renee, they're talking to me about transitions for yourself. They're talking to me about the idea of you being more in control of who you are. You've given your children so much, and they're saying it's time for you to be you. Right? It's time for you to start being who Renee wants to be. Yes, you will always be a parent. Yes, you will always be a mother and a grandmother. But we also have to start thinking about what Renee wants. For some reason, I'm not seeing a partner for you at the moment, so I don't know whether you're on your own or not. It just feels like, you've given so much of your life to your children, and they want you to start thinking about you. They want you to start thinking about the kind of work that you want to do, the creative. They're telling me something about you being creative as well, and that you could possibly that you could possibly... go away. You've been married 28 years. Okay. Well, I don't know why I'm not seeing a partner for you. Maybe it's just because it just feels so normal. I don't know. Sorry, I keep getting all these messages popping up in the corner, and I'm trying to get rid of them. Oh, seriously, go away. Guys, stop. Oh my God. Okay, hang on a minute. Go to Chrome notifications. Turn off notifications for Google Chrome. Okay. You're not making a mistake by moving. They're telling me you're not making a mistake by moving. Have you got a caravan, Renee? They're talking to me about you taking a trip somewhere. And it's not one that's short term. It's one that will take, a couple of weeks, but it's going to inspire you to do it more often. Do you have a caravan? They're just showing me caravanning. They're showing me you taking a road trip somewhere and you enjoying yourself. No, but I'm thinking about buying one. Okay. Buy it. Do something for yourselves, all right? They're showing me a caravan. They're showing me, caravanning, moving around a little bit more than what you're used to because, there's only so much you can do for children. And at some point you have to recognize that you are worthy of having something for yourself. Your husband wanted to travel. There you go. Okay. They're just giving you that confirmation. Just go out and do it. Right, find that caravan, find your new home, and they're just giving me they're starting to make my head itchy. That usually means that you need to listen. All right, so find your new home somewhere near the coast. They're saying somewhere near the border, so that it's not so difficult for you to find a new rugby union club, and also don't forget about the caravan. They're saying because it's going to bring you a lot of happiness. Totally want a caravan for a trip, a Sage, awesome 4-wheel drive car, or for traveling and a new home. Yeah. Yes, absolutely. My battery, how does that happen? All right, okay. I sure will. I'm sure it will. Yeah, it will. Okay. All right, so they're closing the doors on me at the moment, Renee. They're saying it's time to fluff up your pillows and start setting things into motion. You've had lots of time to think about this, and just start putting some into action in your life. It will create change. It will create beautiful new starts. But you're just as capable of enjoying the trip rather than the end result. So take it on board. Yes, a caravan, total freedom. Absolutely, Carl. Couldn't have said it better. You're so very welcome, Renee. So welcome. Okay. Thank you for your donation, Renee. All of my donations that I receive for my lives don't go to me personally. I send them through each month to an anti-child trafficking fund through PayPal. And he writes it on my page just to let everybody know how much he's received. I've just sent him another month's worth of donations from everybody. And I just want to thank you because you are actually helping a child or a person in need that has no way of defending themselves. So know that we're paying it forward to these children. All right? So thank you for everybody who puts in their donations. Catherine McNeil. Catherine, are you here? Just a general, please. Okay, Kathy, sorry, I just have to write down a few things. Okay, so the three things that I got were loss of independence, then I got anxiety, and then I got job security. Kathy, what's happening here? I just feel like you've lost control of a situation. And I just need a little bit of clarity as to what's going on. Loss of independence, they're telling me. If something's being taken away from you, something feels like it's being taken away from you, and it's giving me a little bit of anxiety. It's like I feel like I've got heart palpitations, and I'm struggling to work with that. Kathy, just let me know. I'm not sure on that. It could. Okay, so my next question will be: what is happening in your life at the moment where you feel like you could be in a different space or a different place? It feels like I've lost some type of independence, some type of control over a situation. I don't know what the outcome is going to be, and it's making me feel a little bit anxious. I don't know what's going on with this job security. It just feels like I feel like, again, I'm on shaky ground. This may be something that is coming into being, which is why you don't know what it's about. I don't work. Okay. Job security, financial security, anything like that? Is anything like that bothering you? Has something feels like it's being taken away from you? I feel a little anxious, Kathy. And that anxiety doesn't come to me often, except when I'm reading for people. It could even be somebody that's around you that this is happening to, but I just feel anxious. I feel like I've lost independence or lost control over something. I feel like there's a decision that is needing to be made, and I'm not quite sure whether it's to do with your finances or not. I feel like I'm in a place of unknown. Yeah, you don't know. Okay, so this is totally not resonating with you. Do you have any questions that you'd like to ask Kathy? It's not very often that this happens to me. Come on, guys, what are you doing to me? It doesn't feel like it's resonating with her. Okay. See, and I'm getting from a different pack of cards, I'm getting the same type of things that are coming up. Although the card that I picked out for you from the particular cards that came up were about building your world, like creation, expansion, networking for yourself, right? On a practical level, I know you said you weren't working, but are you working on something? Okay, do you have any spiritual? Okay, do I have any spiritual? Yes, absolutely, you have spiritual gifts. They're saying that to me, Kathy. They're saying that you have spiritual gifts, that you are more than capable of using them as well. It's possible, Kevin, because I'm having trouble getting through to Kathy, and I don't know why. It's really weird. See, this part where I'm picking up the loss of independence, the anxiety. This is a different pack, and this card actually came up for you. It says loss, lack, fear, victimization. That card is coming up, but then the opposite card comes up of abundance, where we're talking about fortune, wealth, and plenty of. And I'm not quite sure why. It's like a polarity. It's like, where do I find the balance between the two? I'm trying to tap into them, but get nothing. They're saying to me, you don't need to tap into it. You're already tapped into it. You just don't know it. Empathy comes to mind to begin with. You're a great listener. You like to listen to people and you like to help them. That is part of your gift, right? Build on that world, okay? Build the world in your spirituality. Work through the lack or the loss of, because you feel like you don't know where you're heading off in this. You don't know how to deal with it, so that once you've worked through that, you can then create the abundance associated with those particular gifts. All right. Okay, so the next card that I pick up for you might be more in line with what you're asking me. It talks about shamanic journey, purpose, attunement, vision quest. Okay, sorry about that. I can't make it. Oh yeah, there we go. And it actually says, if you wonder what your true purpose is, now is the time to open up and receive. The white feathers of the priestess's headdress are a symbol of spirit, a meaning about freedom from the mundane world. The pursuit of spiritual matters may be where your greatest purpose lies, and the expression of your spirit's value and power may come from a form of shamanic practice, in healing, in ceremony, and in psychic vision. Let yourself look first to the side of you, for it can reveal a core purpose from which all other intentions and activity grow. The antler, let me see where they are. There's no antlers on here. What are you talking about? On the priestess's left hand. Oh yeah, there it is there. There's an antler on her hand here. And it is saying that it is a symbol of a higher connection for you. Since the young deer regularly sheds its antlers, the message here is to take some time to learn what old perceptions need to be shed for your own growth to a higher purpose. And it is saying, attune to your voice of the higher self and don't be afraid to let go. They're saying to me that I think the reason why you can't see or you can't find your purpose is because you struggle sometimes to let go of who you are, pardon me, and step into that void when you tap into it. Tap into it through meditation, they're saying to me. They're saying, don't be afraid to let go, for the promise of new opportunities and to expand perceptions is clear. These new approaches will illuminate your passage and your vision quest. You deserve to devote yourself to your soul's evolution. Meditate, they're saying, on your purpose and envisage the inner and outer journeys that will bring you the greatest attunement. Once you prioritize this process, your purpose will be fulfilled. So the affirmation for this particular card says, I am attuned to the shaman within. I devote myself to my own soul's journey. I am blessed. Okay, so perhaps it's it's a shamanic journey that you can go on. So go into YouTube and try and source out a shamanic journey that you can go through with meditation to find what it is that you can be. They're telling me that you already are. It's just that you've disconnected from that because it didn't serve you up until now. You are empathic, all right? You have qualities about you that you've just dismissed. And when I say dismissed, to me, it just feels like it's normal for you to be like that, when in fact it's not normal for everybody. You have unique qualities that you need to bring out, right? Don't believe that you are like everybody else. People aspire to be like you. They want to be that giving person. They want to be the type of person that you are because it's special. So don't diminish who you are. Be the creator, right? Set something into motion, Kathy. Be the creator of your own world. They're basically saying to me, you need to let go of certain ways of being from your past to what you want to be in your future. And they want you to breathe. Do you have trouble sleeping, Kathy? Like I'm just picking up snoring. Do you snore or do you feel tired when you wake up in the morning? It's like you go to bed and you think, oh my God, here we go again. I'm going to wake up and I'm going to feel tired. Definitely. So snoring is an issue. The reason I asked about snoring is because my guys are saying to me sleep apnea, that you may be struggling with that. So they want you to deal with that. All right. It's not serving you. It's not allowing you to be in the places that you need to be while you're asleep. You're not physically, it's not helping you at all, and they want you to deal with that. This is something that you can integrate into this new path that you want to go on. But first of all, you have to help your body through this. All right, so if you do snore and you do have sleep apnea, being tested, I am just on the borderlines. Okay. All right. Yes, but they're saying to me you're still waking up tired in the morning. What have they told you that you can do? Have they asked you if you want a CPAP machine? Even though it's difficult sometimes to begin with these things, they tell me that people can't sleep without them. Once they've started using them, it just becomes normal. Okay, so that's the message that they're giving. No, I don't qualify for one. Okay, all right. Kathy, I don't know whether you nap during the day or whether you tend to have a nap, but if you do, they're wanting you to cut down on the naps because it will help your sleep patterns during the day, during the night. Hi, Anton. Hi, Summer. I'm feeling quite relaxed with you, Kathy. At the moment, I am, but maybe, the sleep apnea gives you a bit of anxiety sometimes. I don't know what the job security is. That could be just something, because I know you said you don't work. So I don't know where that's coming from. Sometimes I may doze in the chair. Get a buzzer on the chair, Kathy. Get a buzzer on the chair. Okay. All right, Kathy. Do you have any questions for me? I'm going to draw you a card from a different deck because they want me to. And I'm going to read it out to you from the book, Kathy. Will my relationship with son get better in the future? Which one? Okay, why am I saying which one? With your son get better in the future. Your son knows that you're there. It's just that he can't figure out. He's trying very hard to walk his own path, and he's not doing a very good job of it. They're telling me. Hi, Victoria. Hi, Rika. Okay. I'm going to ask the pendulum your question. My relationship, Kathy McNeil's relationship with her son get better in the future. Will it be better in 6 months? A year? They're saying on around about 6 months to a year. I upset him about a year ago and he hasn't spoken to me since. Okay, so they're saying to me you need to keep reaching out to him, but do not, whatever you do, give him your power. All right, don't give him your personal power. It's important that he understands that you are a human being and you have the right to voice your opinions. And if he got upset, it's a trigger for him that he needs to work through. Right, so yes, it will get better. Keep reaching out to him. Just keep saying to him, look, when you're ready, I would love for you and I to sit down and have a chat. I know that there's been misunderstandings in the past, and for my part, if there's something that's been said that you've misunderstood, I would love an opportunity to be able to fix that. I think his wife might be stopping him. Yeah, it's always an issue. But you can message him, all right? You can message him and you can tell him that you're always there for him despite the differences. Okay, so I'm getting, I got you card number 15 to finish up your reading. Now, this particular card talks about a powerful move for you, all right? The time for rest is over, Kathy. Change is in the air. This is a powerful time when deliberate action is needed to move your intentions out of the realm of thought and into the material, from ideas to action. How do you approach your relationship in the invisible world as it influences the visible? Do you see the relationship? Do you recognize yourself as a unique, whole, and worthy being who has a special place in the world, whose offerings are valuable, and whose life has meaning? You are the mighty co-creator. So step into that power and see your intentions manifest. So whatever issue you're facing at the moment, they want you to see that it's already manifest. Change is possible. Real positive change is possible when you make choices from an authentic sense of self, they're saying. And take the conscious step towards your dreams. Take the steps forward toward your intended experience. Start first with the way you think. Let curiosity be your focus now and display the willingness to discover new things instead of confirming your past expectations. Be open, be clear about your motives and desires, and set your intention. Then step into the magic and just waiting for you to claim it. Traveling, moving, flowing, flying, whatever describes your changes in life, know that these are called for now. Act with thoughtfulness and awareness, and remember to be true to yourself. What is called for now is doing the things that need to be done. All will be better than well. What an exciting time indeed. That is what they're saying to you, Kathy. So however that resonates for you, whatever is going on in your life, step into that magic and claim it, because things are going to change. But you have to put these into action for yourself. Okay, Kathy? You have to put those into practice. Set them in motion. Set the wheels in motion. Be there for your son. Tell him that, when he's ready, that you would like nothing more than to be there and talk with him. He's just one of, the son is that he's just basically, without demeaning your relationship with your partner, he's just a love in your life. All right. And not being around him or not being able to talk to him is really hard for you. Okay. Yeah, Summer, I've just deleted his comments, so don't worry about it. All right, Catherine. Kathy, should I say? Okay, thank you, Caroline, so much, much appreciated. Hopefully that has resonated with you on some level. Tap into those gifts, woman, because you do have them, all right? Sometimes we are our own worst enemies and we don't actually feel that we have gifts because they're just a normal part of everyday living. But you have special gifts. You're empathic. You listen to people. People are drawn to you because you help them. So whatever you do, don't minimize that, because it's powerful to another person. All right? Love and light to you, Kathy. Thank you so much for your donation. All right. We'll try and work on them. You're not trying. You already are. You're just doing it, Kathy, and you don't even know it. Okay, so what I'm going to do now, I'm going to finish this live shortly. And that's funny, but I know that wasn't my reading. It felt so spot on. And just take it on board, Anta. Take it on board. If it resonates with you, take it on board. Okay, Kathy, love and light to you. Thank you. So now moving forward, I'm going to tap into my intuition. So what I need from the audience at the moment, whoever's left who would like to ask a question, I will give you my intuitive message from your guides and my guides. So if you have a question, it's only going to be a very brief answer, and I will do it intuitively. So just let me know what your question is. Pick my friend, my husband who passed away might be saying something. He's saying, your friend is saying that there is something that you need to stop. There is something that you need to be stopped doing. You need to stop. He's saying stop. He, I don't know why I'm saying he, has a male, it has a male energy about it, a very strong male presence. They're saying stop. Okay, stop whatever you, stop doing what you're doing. It's not serving you. You need to stop. So take that on board, and whatever way you can, because it's meaningful for you, Kevin. Yes, Carolina, the angels are always with you, always with you. That you're never alone. We can't see them. Just because we can't see them doesn't mean that they're not there. Right? The worlds, the dimensions, you can't see in this dimension. And sometimes, when people cross over, they can't see us either. But just know that your angels are with you. They're designed to be a part of your team. How can I overcome my sorrow, and what is going to happen in next to happen? I'm not quite sure what that means, but Rika, don't push sorrow. Don't push it out of the way. There is no time limit on sorrow. All right, it's not a matter of overcoming your sorrow. It's a matter of learning how to live with your sorrow. Sorrow is not something that will just disappear. You just need to learn to live with that. And Summer, there is nothing wrong with you. Okay, you are in this world the way you were designed to be in this world. There is nothing wrong with you, right? If you feel that there is something wrong with you, I'm just being told on an emotional level, just know that is unique for you, and there is a part of you that you need to get to know, whatever that is. But they're saying to me that there is nothing wrong with you. You are uniquely perfect. We all have the gift of mediumship, Victoria, right? It's just a matter of allowing that to come through. You get messages and you're not quite sure where they're coming from. They may come through from your guides, they may come through from source, but they are important. So just allow them to come through and don't push it. Stop drinking because drinking killed him. Okay, all right. So stop drinking then. Just stop. They're just asking you to stop. Okay, Joanna, may I ask about my guides having to say what I am dealing now, Caroline, please. Feels, not myself, feels I needed. Okay, all right. Joanna, you need to message me. Yes, they're talking. They're saying to you, yes, you need to speak. You need to speak. You need to speak your mind. You need to speak your truth. You need to act on what it is that you're feeling. You're not feeling like yourself because you won't allow this to come through for yourself, right? So message me after the live and we'll talk about it. Not necessarily, Barbara. Not necessarily. He's dealing with some issues and he needs to get a grip on where he's moving in his future. He may think about coming home, but that is entirely his decision with his free will and right to decide whether or not he does. He will always know that there's a place there for him at home. So again, it's his decision whether or not he does. He has to figure out where he's going. You have to be happy. Mr. Doom firepower, you have to be happy from within first. All right? If you're never happy, it means that you have unrealistic expectations that you need to lower. Just lower the bar. No, it's not your mind, Victoria, at all. It's not your mind. Joanna. Okay. All right. So have I got through everybody's questions? Did I miss anybody? And now I can't even remember who I've read for and who I haven't read for. So, take those short messages on board. And if they are meaningful for you, please tell me in the comments why they are. Because they come and they go. They're not all, I don't remember the messages that I give you. Oh, thank you, Carolina. I've been wondering what's wrong with me, if anything. No, there's nothing wrong with you, Antar. I'm feeling strange and upset or wronged. Strange feeling that I've upset or wronged someone despite doing everything in my power not to do so. I can't for the life of me figure out what I've done or who it is in the past life, in this or past lives. Okay. So you're coming into a new awareness of yourself, Antar. All right. This feeling that you've wronged somebody, I don't believe that it's in this particular lifetime. It may be from a past lifetime, but you will. There is somebody that you will more than likely cross paths with that will unravel this feeling for you. So stay with it. All right. You haven't wronged anybody in this particular life, and if you have wronged someone, they're telling me that it's not that you've wronged someone, it's just that you've triggered that in somebody else to bring them into a more awareness of themselves. All right. Yes, that's very possible too, Joanna. The energy is shifting. And because most of us are empathic, it's very easy to think that it's your fault. And in your case, Antar, it is not your fault. You are just you are triggering someone. It may not have happened yet, but this person will help you unravel what that is all about. And you can do previous life readings. You can find somebody who is good at doing past life readings to figure out where it is or what it is that how it's affecting this life, because we always bring into this life karma that we need to address to put things back into balance. And in this particular life, Antar, you have been given the privilege of feeling that you have wronged or upset somebody, and know that you're going to right that. Been working on. Yeah, I know, Kirsty. I like them too. And I've started doing that a little bit differently because it's important for people to understand what they're dealing with. Okay, so anybody else? Kirsty, why am I seeing swimming for you? That makes sense. I can physically feel energy like liquid air. Oh, it's weird at times. I've also felt something touch me, but not me, like they were some distance away, but the impact was felt. Maybe that is something to do with it. Yes, it's very possible. But don't forget that, all the dimensions are happening at once. They're all now. They're all in the now. So things that what we say in this linear world happened millions of years ago is still in the now. All right? So, layers upon layers. It's like time travel. There's only time in this world. Everything is happening in the now. So if you did do that, or you physically felt an energy, it is from the past. I'm not sensing that it has anything to do with this particular life at the moment. But if you are going to come across this lesson, which I'm sure you will, you may already have had that happen in your lifetime growing up. But there will be triggers. So just make sure that you work with them. I think I'm too much for no reason sometimes. My mind not with me and angry. And I'm angry too so much. And sometimes I feel unlucky. The reason why you're feeling angry is because you're covering another feeling, Mr. Doom Fire Power. What is your name, Mr. Doom? What's your first name? Um, Anger is usually an easier way of feeling a feeling. Feeling the anger is easier for you to feel than it is to understand your emotions, Jay. All right. So work with the idea that your anger is covering another emotion that you don't know how to explain, that you don't know how to understand. And the sooner you come to grips with the emotion that's triggering off the anger, the sooner you'll be able to understand it and move with it. And now I'm not saying that there's anything wrong with anger, because anger actually helps us through life, but it is only appropriate at certain times, just like crying or being happy. You're allowed to be angry. But when you get triggered to being angry, you have to stand back and you have to say to yourself, well, why am I being triggered? What is it that I need to work with that you're being triggered by? So say, for argument's sake, if somebody said to you, you never tell me what you're thinking about. You never tell me, how you're feeling. And that sets you off. It just sets you into this, anger. Perhaps it's your inability to be able to express your emotions to another person. And that being the case, look back at your life, how you grew up. Were your emotions, were you able to express your emotions back then? So it's, one thing moves into another, into another. Crystal Billings, what do you need to know? You need to look deeper into a situation, Crystal. They're telling me that you need to. Please don't forget to like the live on my page when asking for these. Mirroring is triggering. Yes, absolutely, it is. Crystal, there's something that you need to look into a situation a little bit deeper, because it doesn't make sense to you at the moment, and they're wanting you to ask more questions. You're welcome, Jay. You're welcome. This is so like my son. It's funny you should. Carol Thomas. Hello, Carol Thomas. I'm Caroline Thomas. How are you? It's not coincidence. There's also another person in my life. Sometimes she comes through and her name is Caroline Thomas, except she spells it as a Lyne. So it's really weird that all of these Carolines and Carols are showing up on my lives. Hey Artie, how are you? Would love to know anything. Sammy Hayden, you need to take some sort of instruction from somebody. Somebody's trying to tell you something and you're not listening. They want you to pay attention. Yes, you will, Anta. Yeah, Thomas is too. Yes, absolutely, Joanna. Need guidance, Artie. I can only give you a small amount of guidance, Artie. If you don't feel I'm just feeling a little bit blocked with you. Artie. It's like you're not allowing yourself to open up to people, to let people know the real you. It's like you watch people and you don't get involved with people because it hurts too much. Son needs to accept help. Yeah, I get that. I get that, Carol. We can only be there for them. We can't do life for them. Oh, just excuse me for a moment, people. I'm back. Sorry about that. I had to go and attend to something. Make it his idea somehow. Sammy. Yes, Sammy's right. But he also needs to understand that there's something that he needs to accept. This is something that some guys find hard to do. I don't know how old your son is, but asking for help is really hard sometimes for guys. Hi, Wanda. Please make sure that you like my live or like my page before asking a question, and there's going to be a very brief answer because I'm just about to end the live. Sending positive prayers and light to everyone. May your journey shift for the better. Oh, that's a lovely thing to say, Carolina. It really is. 21. Yeah. So he pushes the system. He's pushing the system. He's testing the boundaries. He will find boundaries within those tests. He's testing out to see how far he can push something. But he will see. It's not a good path that he's on at the moment, but he will sense. He will come out with being with a sensible attitude. I just don't know how long that's going to take for him. Just be there for him. Okay, all right. So there are a number of people in the audience at the moment. If you are wanting to ask a question, please pop your question through, and I will answer it intuitively for you, and then I will end the live. Did you see my post about the one mom? Did you see your post about it? No, I believe it's no coincidence to catch it. No, I deliberately wrote that up, Joanna, about the 5 ones because it was so important. I mean, I've had a lot of them line up for me, and I was going to take a screenshot of my phone this morning when it came through again with 5 ones. I've had so many messages come through. I mean, every time I look up my angel numbers, they all mean something different, but they all are moving in the same direction. We are all doing the very best we can, Joanna, and I want you to pay mind to this. Doing the best we can with the knowledge that we have at the time. They're saying that it will be okay and that you are stressing way too much. Right? Do the very best you can because it's okay. It's going to be okay. And no, you don't have any control over what's going on at the moment, but you're doing the best you can. Yeah, just make sure that when you see them, that you understand what you're thinking at the time. So when you see the number 444, automatically think to yourself, now, what was I thinking just that very point where you saw it? Jaylin! 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 How are you, darling? Are you okay? Are you hanging in there? Joanna's here. Jaylin? I did take a screenshot of mine and I can relate to it. Yeah, absolutely. So just Google it. Google it, Joanna, and find out what it means for you. Any part of that 5 ones you can take away. Joanna says, hi, Jaylin. Do you, Banarak, you think I'll be going on a vacation somewhere with my disaster problem? That doesn't make sense, all right? Wanda, the vacation part of it, I can see that you're going to take a vacation. I don't know when this vacation is going to happen for you. They're saying to me that is going to be divinely guided. That if you try and push this vacation too quickly, it may not work out to your benefit. I don't know what you mean by your disaster problem. Yes, the vacation will happen, but it will happen, it will be divinely guided. It appears a lot of people's gifts are advancing. Are you feeling the same? Absolutely, Sammy. You just have to tune into that, all right? Tune into those gifts, because sometimes we don't even realize that they are gifts. We just think that it's a normal part of who we are. So recognize the gifts that you've got and know that you're coming into your own being. Dilicess. What does dilicess mean? Is that supposed to say dialysis? Dilicess. Is that meant to be dialysis? Kidney dialysis? Is that what you're saying? Okay. Dialysis. DIAL. It was maybe an autocorrect or something. That happens to me all the time, Wanda. Your vacation is going to come, but it will be divinely timed. The vacation can be timed. They're saying to me something about a hospital visit that you can, when you go away, that you'd have to book your dialysis in for another hospital so that they can give you whatever you need. But yes, it will happen. Make it happen. They're saying to me, make it happen. All right. Any other questions, guys? For a 1 hour live, I've been going for 3 hours. That's not too bad, is it? Please make sure that you update your notifications to receive all of my lives so that you can come and visit me again. All right. And don't forget to like this particular live up the top here. I want to know if my daughter is going to be okay while I go through my process. Yes, she will be okay. Yes, she is going to miss you, Jaylin, but yes, she will be okay. And when she gives you that hug, it's almost like the whole world will just disappear. Okay, so yes, she's going to be okay. In fact, she's going to be your rock. She is what? She is how you will get through this. All right? And she will be there. All right? That she is part of the process here. She is part of this process for you. It's going to give you something to, how can I say it without saying it? is going to give you something to strive for. I feel her jugs. I've just found you. What do you mean you feel her jugs, Jaylin? I know she's only young. I know she's only young, but she is your pillar of strength, Jaylin. She's what gets you there. Her hugs. You feel her hugs. Yes, I get it now. Hi, Deborah. Deborah, if you have any questions, I'm doing intuitive answers at the moment, so give me your question and I will intuitively give it to you. And please don't forget, as Joanna, my admin, has said here, please subscribe to my YouTube channel just in case there's anything wrong with Facebook. At least we can communicate on YouTube. And also make sure that you update your notifications for Facebook to receive all of my lives, because you won't see them all unless you change the notification settings. Jaylin, let me know how you go when all of this is coming about for you. Great idea. I think I did subscribe already. Okay. All right. Good for you. Deborah, there's something that you need to step up with. There's something that you need to change. They're asking you, change is imminent. You need to step up and step into this change. Is change happening? I feel. Can you see that for me? Change is happening. Yes, change is happening on a huge scale, Faye. Your life is headed off into a different direction. I don't know what changes are happening for you at the moment. You're going to start writing things now. You're going to start changing things because you feel stronger than what you ever have before. Now, I don't know whether this is because of something that has happened in your past, but this has made you change. This is helping you change things. Yeah, please do, Jaylin. Do you have any more kids? Not sure if I can ask. You can ask those questions, Sarah. Can you just let me know if you've liked my page, please? Having children is okay. So, okay, my answer for this is unwritten at the moment. Sarah, there is a soul that is wanting to come through for you for you to be their mother. And it is up to you to decide when that happens, and then it's also up to the soul coming in to be timed at that moment to cause things to come into being in their life. Hey Mila, how are you? So yes, that will more likely happen for you. As to when, that is completely up to you to decide when this is going to happen. But also remember, it's up to the soul coming in as to when this happens as well. Okay, it's not completely your decision. You have to start the process, but the soul that's coming in will end the process, and they'll come in when it's time to come in. So hopefully that helps you, Sarah. I have a question, please. Will the negative energy go away? I've reached out to the universe. The negative energy will go away, yes. You have to keep protecting yourself, Deborah. They're telling me that you, on some level, have forgotten how to protect, not forgotten how to protect yourself, just forgotten to do the protection. You have to push it away. You actually have to go into a meditation and see it being returned to where it came from. All right? A lot of that has to do, they're telling me that you need to change the way that you're saying something to someone because it's being misunderstood in translation. They just keep saying to me, lost in translation. A new way of being, but that new way of being means a change in how you present something, a change in the way you deliver a message. You're welcome, Deborah. Hopefully that has helped you. I wasn't going to go live today, and then I just decided I will. I was actually going to go live yesterday, and I thought, yeah, do I really feel like doing that? And I didn't. And this is where I am today. I'm doing the live. And I may even come in tomorrow. I'm not sure. Please like the live at the top there. I have 44 likes at the moment. Just let me see if there are any more to come through, or show me some hugs or something on my screen. This is how they get the algorithms going, so that I can get myself out there to different places. There are a number of different people that are on my live at the moment that I haven't seen before, and I would love, 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 love to see you back here again. Wanda asks, will my daughter meet someone special? Yes, she will meet somebody special, but it won't be the sort of special that you're hoping for. Wanda, your daughter has a few lessons that she needs to go through, and they're not going to be easy for her, but she will work through them because she has you there to help her. Right? There's certain things that she needs to understand about relationships, and the equality in a relationship is going to be important for her. She gives too much, right? So she has to set those boundaries into place. She will come through a couple of trials to begin with. I don't know how old your daughter is, but once she gets the knack of understanding her boundaries and understanding that she has a right to reciprocity, things will fall into place for her. Thank you, Sarah. Sarah, do you have any questions that you'd like to ask? If you have any questions, let me know. 40. Okay. So she has there's a few things that she needs to understand. My guides are saying she keeps tripping herself up, thinking that if she doesn't, if she lets go of something, that it won't happen to her again. It will happen to her again until she understands what it is that she hasn't learnt yet. If she's a single mum, not that she's a single mum, but just because she's single, tells me that there are things that she needs to learn about herself that are so important in her life. All right. And once she's learned about herself, then she can put that into a relationship. Faye, can you tell me whether or not you've liked my page, please? And update your notifications, because I will be doing a few lives this week by the feel of it. First time seeing you. Will my job be changing with this new direction? Your job will be changing with the new direction. I'm not quite sure why they're saying to me that your workplace has been taken over by a different group of people. The change of direction will be good for you. There will be new tasks that are being set up for you. Just go with the flow, right? Just go with it, and don't worry about the changes. The changes will just fall into place. But please, whatever you do, don't say, but this is the way we've always done it. Okay. I don't know who that was for Faye. Yep. When I speak truth, I get argue and not hated. I get argue and not hated. And got hated. Well, that's not your issue. You spoke the truth, Jay. All right, you spoke the truth. It's up to them to sort out why they're being triggered, not up to you. I've liked your page. I rescue cats from the street and with one other lady. Do you see some relief for these fur babies soon? Oh, Sammy, that's a really hard question. Really hard question. All these little fur babies want to do is just love somebody and be loved. Those fur babies that you rescued from the street, they have a place to go. They will go there, and just know that you did your very best, right? You did your very best to help them on their way to where they were supposed to be going. They're saying to me that the fur babies that you rescue, it's also up to the person who is supposed to be in charge of the fur baby, or to be a parent to the fur baby. It's also up to their right and free will to decide whether or not to take one of these kittens or cats into their home and be a parent to it. So it's a two-way street here. Hang on, I'm in the middle of changing jobs. Given the circumstances, should I stay put? Jaylin, you've got the position though, haven't you, Jaylin? Just tell me yes or no. Have you got the position, the new position? Should Jaylin, given the circumstances that she is going through at the moment, change jobs? Okay, so the Jaylin, the answer that was given was yes. Don't stay in your job that you've got at the moment. What they're saying to you is you need to explain to your new position what's happening for you, and allow the process to happen. Right? There's a certain amount of control that you have over this, but you need to explain to them what is going on for you so that they can adjust the timeline to help you, and see where it goes from there. Because you have your old job, right? But they're saying the new job will suit you more, but you still have to be upfront and let them know what's going on so that they can adjust the timeline. Wonder, will I be having an operation soon? I don't see any operations coming up for you soon. Maybe that's because the health professions at the moment are really under the pump to get everything through. It can be managed, they're saying at the moment, Wanda. You're managing it, even though it hurts sometimes, they're saying, but not in the more recent future. And I don't know, I don't have any time on that, Wanda. All right. So, people, I think that's just about me going for the day. I just want to thank you all for being here, and the ones who are not here anymore, and all the people who have put in their donations. I will see you again. I'm thinking about going on tomorrow, but my normal lives are on Fridays at 7:30 Melbourne Australian Eastern Daylight Time. So please come and visit me again so that I can give you an in-depth reading. All right? And hopefully there will be somebody sitting beside me when I come in. But if not, I'm here, and you're so welcome. Thank you so much, Jay. I have to remind myself that you're Jay. And Crystal, love and light back to you, all right? You need to protect yourself, Crystal. And you're very welcome, Carolina. Very welcome. And Joanna, it's lovely to see you here again. Please message me. Good night to you, Jay. I don't know where in the world you are. You must be in US somewhere. It's getting to that time of the night. Well, it's actually, oh, shit. Okay, so it's 6:45 here at night. There you go. See you, Carol. Bye. Were you actually Carol at birth, or were you a Caroline at birth? Or a Carolyn? That blows me away. Fort Wayne, Indiana. Okay. Josh Fina, you're sitting in the background there. You haven't said anything all live. Where's the other Carolyn? I don't know. I don't know where she is. I've seen her on a number of other people's lives. I don't know where she is. I think it's Carolyn, but when she's come onto the live and I've been on there, people say, "Oh, there's two Carolines here." Now, who just sent me a PayPal? Just let me look this up. Oh, Jaylyn. Jaylyn, you've done it again. Is there anything else you would like to know, Jaylyn? Blessings to you, Jaylyn. Okay, blessings to you. Just hang in there, woman, all right? Let me know what they say when you tell your new job. Okay, I don't see anything bad happening here. I don't see anything. I just see the timeline being moved for you. You're in Melbourne too. Wow. When whenever I go and visit the medical profession, I am, and not just medical, even for other things as well. They always say to me, "Oh, which one are you?" And I always say my address, because there's just so many Caroline Thomases, and I'm thinking to myself, "Wow, go, Caroline Thomases." You're a Carol at birth, okay, all right. I was a Carolina at birth. Apparently, it was a mistake. It was meant to be an E, not an A, because they used to write the names in back then instead of type them. Any good luck and vibes to your new job, Jaylyn? That's from Joanna. Jaylyn. All right, Jaylyn. You've got this, Jaylyn. They're saying you've got this. You're very powerful, and don't forget to always stay in positivity. And they want you to cry. If you want to cry, cry. They know you don't like crying. They know you don't like being like that, but they want you to get to offload the negativity that you've got surrounding the situation that you may be confronted with. Right? Are you doing tarot or reading? I'm doing both, Adian, but I'm just about to finish it up. I will be more likely back on tomorrow afternoon if you want to come and visit. But if you're after a short message, I will do one right now for you, but you'd have to be quick. There you go. Lots of tears. Shed the tears, they're saying. Shed the tears. You need to shed the tears. Mm. Thomas is your birth name too. Wow. That wasn't my birth name. I'd like to know about a Scorpio and Gemini. I don't understand, Adian. Can you make it a little bit clearer for me, please, Adian? Are these two people you're talking about? She means compatibility with Scorpios. Yes, Scorpio about love. You were spot on, Joanna. You were spot on. You've got some issues that you need to work through with this particular person. Scorpios generally have a sharp tongue when they need to, but they're very understanding people. Geminis are capable of just like that, being a different person. So, on the level of love in a relationship, you need very clear communication. Very clear communication. Once you get the clear communication set up, you will have a better understanding of each other. It can work, yes, it can work. They're saying it can work, but you're going to have to put in the time. This is a relationship, and this does require both of you being on the same page. And apparently, if you're not careful, you will be on different pages. So they want you to always be on the same page. Don't hide your feelings. Adian, that's what they're saying to you. Don't hide your feelings. Speak your truth. Blessings to you, Carolina. Blessings. The sister says she will message you later. Okay. Okay, Joanna. Tell her I'd love to hear from her. All right, guys, that's it for me. I'm ending the live. Love and light to you. I will more than likely see you maybe around about the same time tomorrow. I'm not sure. At this point, I will be here. Hopefully there will be somebody sitting beside me. If not, I will be here on my own doing the lives. You know where your donations are going to, the Anti-Child Trafficking Fund. I don't take them for myself, so just know that you are paying it forward and helping a child that can't help themselves out of a disastrous situation. Okay, so thank you so much, everybody. Love and light.